The Strait of Gibraltar is a narrow, strategically important waterway that connects the Atlantic Ocean to the Mediterranean Sea. Geographically, it separates the southern tip of Spain in Europe from the northern coast of Morocco in Africa, with the British overseas territory of Gibraltar located on the European side. Its width varies from about 13 kilometers, 8 miles, at the narrowest point to roughly 44 kilometers, 27 miles, at its widest, making it one of the narrowest straits in the world that links two major bodies of water. The strait has played a pivotal role in maritime trade, military strategy, and cultural exchange for centuries due to its unique position at the crossroads of Europe and Africa. Geography and physical features. The Strait of Gibraltar spans approximately 60 kilometers, 37 miles, in length and has an average depth of around 300 meters, 984 feet, though some parts reach deeper channels of about 900 meters, 2,953 feet. It consists of two main sections, the European side, dominated by the rugged terrain of southern Spain and the Rock of Gibraltar, and the African side, featuring the Rif Mountains in northern Morocco. The strait's seabed is characterized by complex underwater topography, including ridges and basins that influence water flow between the Atlantic and the Mediterranean. The currents in the strait are also notable. A surface current generally flows eastward from the Atlantic into the Mediterranean, while a deeper counter-current flows westward, transporting denser, saltier Mediterranean water back to the Atlantic. Climate and environmental conditions. The climate around the Strait of Gibraltar is Mediterranean, with mild, wet winters and hot, dry summers. The region is also influenced by maritime winds, including the Levant, an easterly wind from the Mediterranean, and the Poniente, a westerly wind from the Atlantic. These winds can create strong gusts and significant waves, affecting navigation. The strait also experiences frequent fog, especially in spring and autumn, which, combined with strong currents, makes maritime navigation challenging. Despite these conditions, the Strait of Gibraltar supports diverse marine and coastal ecosystems, including migratory routes for fish, birds, and marine mammals such as dolphins and whales. Historical significance. The Strait of Gibraltar has held immense historical importance for millennia. Ancient civilizations, including the Phoenicians, Greeks, and Romans, recognized its strategic and commercial value. During the Middle Ages, it became a focal point for both Islamic and European powers. The Moors crossed the strait from North Africa to conquer the Iberian Peninsula in the 8th century, marking a significant era of cultural exchange and conflict. Later, during the Age of Exploration, European powers relied on control of the strait to regulate naval trade between the Mediterranean and the Atlantic, making it a key military and economic choke point. The British capture of Gibraltar in 1704 further cemented the strait's role as a strategic military outpost, a status it maintains today. Economic and strategic importance. The Strait of Gibraltar remains one of the world's busiest maritime passages. Thousands of ships transit the strait each year, carrying goods ranging from oil and natural gas to consumer products. Its strategic importance lies not only in trade but also in military control. The narrowness of the strait allows for monitoring and regulation of naval traffic. Control of the strait has historically been considered a geopolitical advantage, providing access to both the Mediterranean and the Atlantic and influencing international maritime security. Additionally, the strait serves as a potential route for underwater pipelines and proposed bridges or tunnels, reflecting ongoing interest in its economic potential. Biodiversity and conservation. The Strait of Gibraltar is ecologically significant due to its unique position as a natural corridor between two oceans. It supports diverse marine life, including migratory fish species, sea turtles, and cetaceans such as orcas and sperm whales. Its shores and waters are also critical for migratory birds traveling between Europe and Africa. Despite its ecological importance, the region faces environmental pressures, including pollution from heavy shipping traffic, overfishing, and climate change. Various conservation efforts aim to protect its marine ecosystems, including international cooperation between Spain, Morocco, and Gibraltar to preserve habitats and regulate fishing activities. Cultural and symbolic importance. Beyond its strategic and ecological value, the Strait of Gibraltar has a strong symbolic and cultural significance. Known in antiquity as one of the Pillars of Hercules, it represented the edge of the known world for the ancient Greeks and Romans. Today, it symbolizes the meeting point of continents, cultures, and civilizations. The strait has inspired literature, myths, and artistic works, reflecting its role as both a physical and cultural bridge between Europe and Africa. Modern developments and challenges. In contemporary times, the strait faces challenges related to globalization, migration, and environmental sustainability. It is a key route for migration from Africa to Europe, prompting humanitarian and security concerns. Shipping traffic continues to increase, raising the risk of accidents and ecological disruption. Climate change impacts, such as rising sea levels and shifting currents, also threaten both human and natural systems in the area. International cooperation and sustainable management are crucial to balancing economic, environmental, and social interests. Conclusion. The Strait of Gibraltar is much more than a narrow waterway. Its geographic position, rich history, ecological diversity, and cultural significance make it a unique global landmark. Serving as a bridge between continents, it has shaped trade, warfare, migration, and human interaction for centuries. Today, it remains a vital passage for commerce, a habitat for diverse species, and a symbol of the interconnectedness of the Mediterranean and the Atlantic. Understanding the strait's multifaceted role highlights the importance of balancing human activity with environmental preservation to ensure its continued vitality for future generations.